Hello, I'm an anonymous YouTube user. I'm staying anonymous because the subject of this video is a little sensitive and I don't want any judgment. But said video is in honor of the 40th anniversary of one of my favorite books, Flowers in the Attic. Written by popular Gothic author V.C. Andrews in 1979, Flowers in the Attic told a captivating coming-of-age story filled with all sorts of wonderful topics, like child abuse, filicide, and incest. Yeah, wonderful, huh? The book has certainly gotten a lot of criticism over the years for its dark and immoral content, but for the most part, people, especially Gothic fans, seem to really enjoy it, so naturally it's been adapted for film twice. MGM tried first in 1987, giving fans a heavily watered-down version of the book they were forbidden to read, taking out things like the incest between Kathy and Christopher and giving the film a more triumphant ending. While the movie was bashed by fans when it was originally released, people have started to warm up to the movie over time for its 1980s campiness and decent feeling of suspense, but many still petition for a more faithful adaptation of the book. Thankfully, Lifetime Films, a studio that specializes in gritty, dark contents like the novel, answered their prayers and gave us a new adaptation that kept many of the book's darker themes, albeit delicately, and stuck much closer to the storyline. While people still had problems with this version, like with some of the performances and its fairly small budget, most still agree that it was a much better representation of the book. But to this day, no one is quite sure which film is truly better. Is the remake for its faithfulness to the source material and more developed plot, or the original for its 1980s campiness and slightly more abrasive tone? Well, also being a fan of the nostalgia critic, I decided to compare both versions in the style of his old versus new videos, because a video format is not protected by copyright, and figure out which one is really better. Now, just as a heads up, the video format is going to be slightly different than in Doug Walker's old versus new videos. Since I want to go into more detail with this, the rounds are going to be slightly longer, so to keep things simple and to avoid copyright problems, I'm going to post each round as a separate video. Also, instead of the usual 5 categories, this one will have 7, because again, there's a lot I want to cover with this. And also remember, this is strictly my opinion, so if you don't agree with me, then fine. So grab your arsenic-laced desserts as we take a look at Old vs. New, Flowers in the Attic.